There's a whole garden full of parsley being chopped for tonight's tabbouleh. 100 spices and a mountain of garlic in the air. Welcome to the beautiful, fresh world of Lebanese food, where it's always time to eat something exotic and delicious. Join our food safari to learn the secrets of making the freshest tabbouleh. Spiced lamb for the barbie, a fish transformed into a masterpiece, and the magic of Lebanese sweets.
Lebanese food has a refreshingness, a sourness to it, lots of yogurt, lots of lemon, coriander, mint, parsley. And it's a very generous cuisine. It's a land of hospitality, so you just don't walk away hungry at all.
Greg Malouf has made his mark on the Australian restaurant scene with the flavours of his Lebanese heritage. He's written 3 highly acclaimed books, gained thousands of devotees who've eaten at his restaurants, and travels every year to the Middle East for inspiration. What essentials do I need?
First up, burrul, or cracked wheat, burrul. Very important, you know, obviously with tabbouleh and kibbe. Hopefully you're familiar with kibbe. It's almost the national dish of Lebanon. Tahini's a must. Most tips contain tahini in some form.
And tahini's a sesame
Tahini's a sesame paste, yeah. If I'm going to talk about good tahini as opposed to ordinary tahini, then you might have to buy Lebanese tahini. Whipping yogurt into tahini, a little bit of crushed garlic with salt, and also lemon juice. The tahini will thicken up the yogurt.
What do you call that?
I call it Malouf's very quick tahini dip. It's just, it's a very simple thing to make. Spices in Lebanon are used with a lot of restraint. You know, things like allspice, cinnamon, and cumin. When we use those spices, we use them with restraint. Now, sumac is it's a dried berry or part of a berry, and it's really quite sour. It's got a little bit of saltiness about it, and it's used in salads.
How do beans and pulses fit into Lebanese cuisine?
A major staple. We've got some chickpeas over here. These look gorgeous too. Look how light. These are 9mm, I bet. And also the colour of a chickpea. These are nice and light. It tells me that they're going to be nice and creamy as well. A little bit of bicut. It'll slightly tenderise them. Soak them overnight. The next day, when you want to cook them, wash them in some fresh water. Plenty of water. No salt, because that'll harden them up. Bring it to the boil. To achieve silky hummus, you have to cook them for at least 2 hours. They have to all break down completely.
The way Aussies used to cook their veggies.
Yes, absolutely. It's all about getting that ratio right, because too much tahini, it becomes incredibly thick and becomes overpoweringly nutty. Maybe every proper Lebanese mother would make yogurt or laban probably 2-3 times a week. And then from that she'd make labne, which is a yogurt cheese, which is my absolute favourite. And as a kid, all I would remember would be yogurt hanging in cloth all over the house, whether it be in the laundry, over the sink, the shower recess, or in the kitchen.
Tell me, you called it a cheese, but in fact it's strained yogurt, isn't it?
With strained yogurt, yeah, the excess liquid drains out of the cloth, so you're just left with this incredibly thick, lush yogurt.
So not a day goes by in a Lebanese household where yogurt's not used.
If I don't get yogurt at least every second day, I'm ill. Something's wrong.
Dear, you haven't had yogurt yet today.
Well, it's early. It's very early.
Janana Fiouni has grown up knowing her cumin from her coriander. Her family runs a nut roasting business, spice and grocery emporium.
Nuts is something that you've got to have in your pantry. When visitors come over, the first thing that you do is put some nuts on the table in front of them to say, you're welcome to my house.
Wow, and nuts also used in recipes as well?
Yes, definitely. Walnuts, almonds and pine nuts. You toast them with a little bit of olive oil or butter and you pour them over rice, over fish.
Wow, so for added crunch and texture on top of things.
That's right, yeah. Baharat here, what we have here, is something that we use in most of our dishes, and it's a combination of different spices. The other spice mix that you would find in every Lebanese household's pantry is za'atar, a beautiful blend of some sumac, thyme, and roasted sesame seeds. Add some olive oil, beautiful dipping bread, and just have it as a little bit of a, you know, snack or mezza. The concept of mezza, imagine antipasto, imagine tapas, imagine hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, all rolled into one, only bigger and better and more colourful. There are signature dishes in mezza. You've got your labneh, you've got your sausages, you've got your fattoush, bit of tabbouleh, hummus, baba ghanoush, and I can go on and on. And everyone just sits around the table. And it's about bringing everyone together, really. And you sit down and you eat. That's what it's all about. It's about eating and getting along and bonding.
Katia Faraj cooks with her mother in her family's Sydney restaurant, which serves an assortment of Lebanese dips, including the famous eggplant dip, baba ghanoush. So this is the best way to get the smoky flavour, is it?
Yeah, exactly. You have to let it burn. As you can see now, the skin,
That's really tough,
really,
isn't it?
tough. Straight away, you just soak it in cold water, so it cools down.
It's not pretty, is it?
No, it's not pretty. And then you can peel it. I'm just gonna pour it in there. Get some tahini on it. And some lemon. And some salt. And garlic. Look at it. Now you can taste.
Oh, I can taste.
And you tell me.
Okay.
Good.
It is. It's creamy, smoky.
Yeah.
Yum. If there's one main staple, it's bread. To an untrained eye and palate, it's all flatbread. But Lebanese people cross town for their favourite bakery and buy many, many loaves. How it's made is a revelation.